The obvious question is, can you sum up this weekend?
No, it's still hasn't really sunk in. It's been a whirlwind up to this point, but probably one of the better weekends of my life. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely up there. Yeah.
John, just how much support are you appreciative, not only just from your teammates, but from the Eastern Conference as well? How did that help with your weekend?
It was great. I didn't know how the players were going to react to me being here, but everybody's been overwhelmingly supportive. They've kind of, in their own way, pulled me aside and said, "Hey, we're glad you're here. We're happy to have a guy like you playing out here, and good luck." And I think they're happy I won, surprisingly, but it was nothing but good words from those guys.
John, can you just talk a little bit about the hit on Patrick Kane and then the little fake fight at the end and how that kind of came together?
Well, I didn't mean to hit him. He kind of cut into me, and I knew I was going to hit him, so I finished it off. I definitely hit him. And then he came right after me after he scored. He's like, "Let's go." So we fought. We've wrestled around in the past, so I just kind of ducked a little bit. It was fun.
John, can you take us through the breakaway goal? What was going through your head when you had the puck on your stick?
I knew Duchesne was behind me, so I knew he was coming for me. I tried to shield it and kind of protect it a little bit, and then I saw Dubnik kind of came out, so I just picked the corner and went for it, and luckily went in.
Some question here.
Were the guys nice enough to let you keep the entire million?
I don't think so. I talked to Quickie. He said we're going to just pool it and go for a trip at the end of the season, the Pacific Champs. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. But no, we're gonna split it up and do the fair thing.
John, what was it like when the players picked you up on their shoulders?
I was nervous, scared. I'm not a very light guy. I'm almost 275 pounds, so it was. I know when I'm soaking wet, I'm about 300 pounds. But yeah, nerve-wracking, especially Burnsy. He's such a spaz. I thought they were going to drop me on my head, but it worked out. It was, again, just another moment on this weekend that I just cannot believe, and you really can't put it into words.
What was your mind like when you heard the fans chant MVP in your honor?
It's just another one on the list of stuff I cannot believe is happening. I never in a million years would have believed I was in an All Star game and had fans get behind me like that, and to score 2 goals in the game is just, you can't put it into words. Like, you can't write this stuff. It's unbelievable how it happened.
Question over here.
John, most of us here in the room read your Players Tribune article on Wednesday. Gave us some good insight, to your history. Was that something that you felt like you needed to do just to kind of let some steam off? Did your wife maybe encourage you to open up and talk a little bit about the situation?
She had no idea I did it. It was my agent kind of approached me with the idea. I just kind of got sick and tired of hearing or reading articles that just portrayed me as just the slow-footed goon who just can't play and is here as a joke. So I was just kind of fed up with it. I just wanted to kind of get my story out in my own words and just kind of put everything else to rest. And I think that's what happened. I'm glad I did it because it worked out perfect for me.
John, can you just tell me how, now that it's passed and it's such an incredible experience, what did you envision it was going to be like this weekend? You obviously didn't draw it up like this. So what were you thinking was going to happen? Just be in the background? What?
Yeah, you never know what to expect. I thought, I was going to be in the background and just enjoy it from the behind the scenes, and it just definitely didn't turn out that way. It was, I keep saying, it was a whirlwind, and it was just kind of went by so fast, but it's, I loved it. It was probably the coolest thing I've done in hockey, for sure.
John, do you have a message to the kids out there that maybe don't have the skill of Tyler Seguin or Patrick Kane about maybe they can cut from their team and how to apply what they have to maybe be better? Yeah,
you just work on what you have. I was given a few tools, my size and my strength, and I've worked on those, and I just kind of worked my tail off throughout my career. I've been cut many times, I've been sent down, I've been this and that, so just work hard and work with what you have. Don't try to be a Kane or a Sagan. If you're a grinder, or if you're a fighter, if you're a checker, just go with it. Things will work out.
John, just curious what you feel your future holds, playing-wise. Right now you obviously belong to the Canadiens and St. John's, but past this year, and when you do retire one day, what are some of your ideas about what you'd like to do?
I don't know. Yeah, shout out to the Ice Caps representing the old the Rock, but. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know if this changes anything as far as my career goes. Hopefully it does. I think I can still play and keep up and do my job. But if it doesn't, then I'd like to think I've opened a few doors, elsewhere in hockey. So hopefully I can stick around and do something in hockey. If not, I can just always go to work 9 to 5.
John, the Twins on the way in less than a week. Is it safe to say this could be one of the best weeks of your life?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. This is I don't think you can top this. This is crazy. If the Twins happen when they're due, it's going to be, you can't beat that, right? 2 healthy babies coming out after an All Star win. It's good.
Go ahead, John. Related to the questions about the future, how do you anticipate handling the mental shift that's going to come this week? Because we presume it could be pretty taxing to get back there and just kind of work yourself back into the process.
It's good that I have 2 All Star weeks back to back, because the NHL All Star week actually starts tomorrow. So I have another 4 days off, which is nice to kind of decompress and kind of take everything in, and then hopefully the babies happen in that span and I have another few days to enjoy them. So I'll have a little bit of time to kind of work through things, but I don't think we'll get much press in the Rock, and it'll be fine. Don't play cards with the guys on the bus again, just get back to normal.
John, congratulations.
Thank you.
What did Gary say to you when you handed you the check?
He said, "I'm proud of you." He said that was quite the story, quite the game, and just have fun with it. He said, "I'm just happy you're here." And it was nice to hear that. I have no ill will towards him or anybody. It was kind of stand up to them to let me come and play in this. I know they didn't really have to, so it was nice of them to let me come and experience it. And it worked out, I think, good for everybody.
Any last question?
John, you end up on the ice early, scoring a quick goal early. How much did that help you relax some of the nerves? And talk to us about the celebration. You had said you had a few things planned, and we saw what you did.
I wanted to ride my stick through center ice a la Tiger Williams, but Bernsey got in my way, so I kind of had to veer to the side and do a Subban real quick. So I just kind of went with it, and I didn't expect to score, especially in the first shift. So it was crazy. Once again, you can't make this stuff up. It's nuts.
John, just a couple quick ones. What was your 3-on-3 experience before today?
0. Well, I played coaches when we get bag skated. I played with the coaches in Arizona, so they, I guess, got me ready for it. But yeah,
Going to the Hall of Fame. What do you think? And so much of the part of that article was about your daughters and being proud of you. What do you think your daughters think of you now?
I hope they think the same. I hope this doesn't change anything. I don't think a hockey game is going to change their opinion on me. And it was nice to have them down at the bench afterwards. Got to kind of skate around, and they just love being around, and they love their dad, and I love them. So it was a great experience for them, and it was an even better experience for me to kind of let them into my. It was funny. I was walking with my dog, and she goes, "Dad, everybody wants to talk to you. What's going on?" I was like, "Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?" So she's they had a great time.
John, every kid who picks up a stick early on, has a dream of what they think hockey's going to be. I'm going to pick up the Stanley Cup someday. And of course, I'm sure you had that when you were a kid. Is this as close as you've gotten to what you were thinking of when you first started thinking of hockey as a game?
Yeah, everyone wants the Stanley Cup, but I think there's more to hockey than just winning that cup. It's definitely a special sport where there's 23 guys in the locker room, and that's what I enjoy, just hanging around with the guys and just being a team unit, just kind of everyone's in it for one common goal. And it was this is definitely probably the top thing in my career so far. It's been unbelievable.
John, when they put the names up on the board for fans to vote for MVP, your name wasn't one of them. But we just found out from the league that people voted for you anyway, en masse. Like, it wasn't even close. So that's kind of the second time the fans have...
Yeah, helping me out there. Yeah, I was sitting next to Johnny on the bench, and Taylor was right next to me, and I was just like, "You guys better give me that van if you win, because I need it." 4 kids soon. So, but it's just the fans have been unbelievable. I didn't realize I had that many fans and that much support, and it just kind of gives you goosebumps when you think about it. All the stuff that they've kind of done for me. They got me in this game. They kept me in the game.